Greetings everyone, my name is Eunice, I'm 14 and I'm an 8th grade student at American Global Prep School. As we all know, COVID-19 has made people's lives very bad and miserable, but most of us also had discovered very good and bright things too during this ongoing pandemic. As a learning youth, today I'll be talking about the effects of COVID-19 on the lives of students. There will be 3 main key points. The first one is distance learning, the second one will be social interactions, and the last one will be my point of view. First, I'll be talking about distance learning. There will be 2 questions following this. What are the advantages and what are the disadvantages? Here are a few advantages. First is that distance learning can enhance our virtual interaction ability. Most people, or let's say most students, have hard times communicating and interacting with people online. So distance learning every day will help us improve our ability to interchange, interact, and communicate easier with people online. Next is our comfortability. Since we're distance learning, we're learning at home, so we can sit down and listen to lectures and lessons anywhere we're comfortable in. And lastly is the affordability of distance learning. Some students have to pay for transportation to go to school. So when we're distance learning, we don't have to go to school, which allows us to save the finances we used to spend for transportation. Now, what are the disadvantages? One common one is the distractions. We get distracted very easily when we're studying at home because our room is basically our classroom. We can move freely at home compared to when we're at school. So our attentions will be diverted easily to other things and we will start to lose focus. Another disadvantage is the technology troubles. When we're studying online, we need to have good internet access and good technologies. Because if we don't, our learning process will be interrupted and that can lead us to be very dissatisfied. And last, we have the inefficiency. When we're distance learning, sometimes we become very slothful and we start to lose motivation and we get very unproductive. My next main key point will be relating to social interaction. What is social interaction? Social interaction is when 2 or more individuals socially interchanges with each other. The question preceding this is how does the lack of social interaction affect students? Firstly, during collaborations like group projects and group studies, it's easier and more convenient for us to discuss things we need to discuss face-to-face rather than doing it online. Second is when we need support from our peers. When we're socially interacting with our friends, they're together with us, so they can lend us a hand when we're stressed or when we need emotional help by directly telling us uplifting words, or they can also give us a hug. Last but certainly not least, I'll be answering 2 questions from my own point of view. The first question will be, what was my reaction when I heard that we were supposed to be distance learning because of COVID-19? Personally, I was overwhelmed because I always look forward to going to school, meeting my teachers, and meeting my friends. But I was also excited because I wanted to experience the feeling of studying at home and not having to go to school. The second question will be, do I prefer studying at school or do I prefer studying from home? I actually prefer both. I prefer studying at school because it's easier to directly ask teacher questions and it's easier to communicate with your classmates. But I also prefer studying at home because it's more comfortable and sometimes even more convenient, and you can also spend more time with your family and build a better relationship with them. To sum it up, COVID-19 has made us discover a lot of things. It has also changed most of us in a way, but no matter what, let's just make the best of what we have. I hope you related to my topic in some way, and thank you so much for tuning in.